we'll do it as following. Okay. So here we got another game. Another VOD review I want to do here. This is Padawan. I've reviewed him before. He's a Lucio main. Well, he plays Lucio in this video. I reviewed his Ana gameplay last time, so he's a support player. He's in Platinum right now, it seems, but degraded from Diamond. So let's put it as he's a Diamond player. And yeah, we're going to take a look at how he plays Lucio. This is a really long VOD, so this might be a close game. We'll criticize however it is. Like we'll see how it is. Like there's a lot to go over, is what I'm trying to say here. It's a long game, but let's get to it.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh, that's kind of laggy. I hope it fixes itself like this. Okay, it fixed.
This game shall be good.
That's the attitude. That's the attitude. I like it. I like it. Hey, Craigie, thanks for the host, man.
People still ask for Ana.
Thank you. Please need Ana. Yeah, I mean... Okay. So, so there's actually one thing I want you to notice already. Is that, these 4 picks are actually correct on this map. If people are going Ana Symmetra, you should not be picking Lucio. I'll actually already say that now. Your first pick is actually wrong. Picking Lucio is not good if you have Ana Symmetra. Solo healer Ana is actually the best you can have, depending on the last guy. If this guy picks a Zarya or a soldier, like basically what you want as the last pick is a tank or double DPS or something like that. Like Mei soldier, like you want to have like Mei soldier, Zarya Mei, like something like that, you know, or like some off pick, like yeah. But I'll already tell you now, you have 3 supports, which is too many, so you won't have enough damage to do anything. Symmetra and Ana are good enough as supports, actually. Ana is good enough to solo heal. If they have a Pharah, you really need a soldier, is the thing.
Oh shit.
So 2 people are in voice chat, that's kind of bad. You're gonna tell them to join voice chat, that's more like it, that's what I like to hear. I'm not really a good fan of the PLZ. I'm a known Pliz hater. So alright. There you go. Yeah. Pick characters with self-healing, especially soldier, it's really good. Yeah, see. So right here. This comp is insanely good. And the only pick that is bad is your own, actually. Your own pick is actually bad in this case. And I'll tell you why. Oh, fuck. I'll tell you why. So you have... This comp is so good, actually, but the only bad part... It's actually okay, it's reasonable, but it could be perfect if you swapped your pick. So you have Soldier, who can contest any sort of Pharah they have or whatever, they can contest with hit scan. He can protect the Ana, he can put down a heal for the Ana when she doesn't want to do the grenade, because the grenade is a really valuable tool for the tanks. So he can put down the heal for Ana, so you can go Soldier, can put a heal for me. Rhoda can self-heal. Reinhardt needs to contest the payload. Symmetra can put the teleporter because the way back is really long. And this is a really good map for Symmetra, probably one of the best, if not Eichenwald. This is probably the second best or the best map for Symmetra. And Lucio is good, but if you have Symmetra, you should not be on Lucio. So either you have double DPS, where you go Ana Lucio, or you have double DPS or triple tank, where you could have Ana solo healer. So Ana being solo healer is really, really useful. So this comp is really good, but we'll play it out and I'll tell you what you can do just regarding this. So basically in this matchup, you don't have a lot of damage. So what you need to do, just as a basic game plan, is you need to protect your supports a lot. You need to boot people away from Ana and Symmetra, and you need to make sure that Symmetra gets the teleporter so that you can come back. And it's really important. But what I would say is, if you could pick any hero right now that would be very useful towards your team, it would be probably Zarya. I'd say. Zarya is probably the hero I would pick. May's good too, but I'd probably pick the Zarya just because he's more safe. I like a consistent triple tank because there's basically I have this theory that the more people with a bigger health pool, the better. Because not that I think quad tank works very well in this meta, but I think triple tank is still so strong because if they pick a Hanzo or something like that and you lose your if you pick the Hanzo, if they pick a Hanzo and you use Soldier or your Ana or your Symmetra dice, it's really, really, really bad for the comp. Like, it's so bad.
I need more people to join in.
So, you're booping, or your thing is on, okay, so your boop is left shift, your amp is E, and then your swap is space. That's a weird button layout.
Hello.
Okay, so you need to get in position, already. Okay, good. You don't want to get poked out here. You're lucky your wall riding skills are good. So at this point, really minor thing. Trying to hit this person will deal like 16 damage. He'll probably get it healed from the Lucio aura. Just poke the shield, man. Like, the shield's so much better to hit. Yeah, there you go. The shield's a lot easier to hit than one target. So your Rodak dies because he's an idiot. That's not your fault. Nothing to it. Your soldier gets slept. He gets pinned. He's dead.
Back off.
Okay, your team gets picked off one by one. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. They're just being dumbasses. Reinhardt gets a pick. You can. Okay, so I'll focus on individual mistakes because the rank is is fairly low, so your team will make a lot of mistakes. Wall riding a lot is a thing I used to do a lot because of boredom, and because Lucio is really fun to do all these things with, but it's actually not that optimal a lot of the time. It's actually pretty unoptimal to wall ride like this because see right here you're such an easy target. Right here, Ana is right here. You can get slept. I don't know who that is in the back, but it might be a Zen. And Rhoda can easily hook you right here. So, okay, so the footage is kind of laggy. I'm not really sure why. And you're amping heals seemingly because why not? In this case, you start amping heals and then you swap over to speed whenever you actually don't need it. So there's not any clear calls being made, and you're just kind of amping whatever you want. Because you're wall running around so much, you have no overview of whatever you want to do with like you have no overview of what your team is doing and what they really need. As you can see, your Ryan needs well, in high rank he needs speed boost, because what you need to do is you need to speed him back because he's low, and then Ana can heal him because a good Ana and a good Lucio will do that. But in this elo, I'd say you should heal him. But you end up speeding him, and yeah, they all get pinned. So there's not a whole lot you can do. So you're fucked, basically. You lose straight away. And that is because of their comp is, what are they running? The footage is really laggy, unfortunately. They're running a really heavy shield break comp, actually. They're running Genji, Reinhardt, Ana, Soldier, Zen, Roadhog. And besides Genji, everybody here can break the shield so fucking easily. So Ryan is easily pressured, which you can actually see happens right here. Which happened before. Excuse me. You can actually see this happen before. Right here, where the Ryan is just holding his shield. The shield is cracking. The shield's fucking dying, dude. Like, he's dead, dude. And then, of course, the laggy footage. And yeah, you're pretty fucked here. So you can't really do a whole lot. So I'm not really sure if the footage stays this laggy, but I really hope not. And the bitrate's also pretty low. But that doesn't matter a whole lot.
Can I agree on that?
Okay. So already now, Your team is fucking clueless, and they're standing there like idiots right here. They're just standing there being like, oh, dude, what do I do? Low, low. So what you need to assure them is that they get the high ground. Because you have a hero like Soldier who can freely poke them from the high ground, you need to get the high ground. There's so many people, like there's so many core basics that a lot of low elo players just don't understand about the game. So you need to teach them how to play the game a lot of the time. So you need to basically babysit them. And that's a way to gain their trust. Even though there might only be like 3 people in voice chat, you can convince those 3 people maybe to play a lot better. So if you tell them what to do and make a lot of calls, you can do your best. If you really want to win, you have to just try. If they don't listen, then that's an unlucky game. You have to just go for the next one. If it's only 4 people in voice chat, that's enough, man. That's enough. Just go for it. So right here, your Roadhog and Reinhardt just kind of standing there, like no reason. Just you need to tell them back up and get the high ground. You need to make sure to get the high ground, because right now they're just standing down there for no reason, not even contesting the payload. He's holding his shield for no reason.
Need another DPS.
Yeah, and he's throwing his ult out for no reason. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, and Zen ults for no reason. Oh boy, Roadhog ults for no reason.
Meta is a thing.
So you're on the high ground alone. Yeah, okay, so one of the things I'll tell you right now is you're holding the high ground, which is not necessary for Lucio, but you're doing the right thing, even though your team isn't. Like, the thing is, you know what to do, but your team doesn't, so you need to tell them sometimes. You just need to tell them, get the high ground. Maybe the game is actually so bad. But like the thing is, you can't only just join voice chat and just be like hello, and then you expect the team to know what they're doing. If you actually make up a lot of plans and you feel like you can take control of the game, if somebody can trust you, then if people trust you, they will listen to you really bad. Like that's what ends up happening a lot of the time. And so in this case, your whole team is low ground. You don't really need the high ground as Lucio. You really just need to be the person contesting the payload a lot of the time, along with Ryan. But yeah, they're just on low ground. They're poking the shield. They're getting fucked basically. And you're telling me, well, you're saying in voice chat that Ana's dead pretty much. Like triple tank, quad tank meta is pretty much dead. Well, I'll tell you right now, triple tank is very well alive, and Ana is very well still the strongest hero in the game. So there's that. Ana is still really, really good, and in this case, you probably thought that she was bad and wouldn't be able to solo heal, so you went Lucio. But she's actually so strong still. She's just ridiculous still.
A huge bit.
So they're just contesting, and there's fucking shit you can do. So you try and regroup. Your Roadhog gets hooked. You kill Roadhog. Now you need to tell your team to contest and fight on the payload. But no calls being made whatsoever, and you're just wall riding around for no fucking reason. You need to contest or stay on the ground where you can shoot them and not wall ride in a fucking circle right now. You need to just chill. Now you're dueling a Genji and your whole team is lost while you should be contesting the payload. In this scenario right here, you should be contesting the payload because right now you're gonna get a really delayed spawn in the back. And a couple of your teammates will get forward spawn right now, and they're going to die. Oh, that aim is so trash. Sorry, I just had to throw that out there. That soldier aim is so stale. Okay, so once again, your whole team is not even on the high ground. You don't have Soldier or Ana on the high ground whatsoever. And you're wall riding, again, just like, I don't know what you're doing. And for no reason, you just amped. You really need to think about these amp timings. It's really... See, the thing is, this game is so chaotic that once one thing goes wrong and there's 6 people doing whatever the fuck they want, there's nothing you can review about this game because you're just doing whatever you want. Like, all I can teach you is the basics of the game. Whenever I'm reviewing master gameplay or grandmaster gameplay, it's actually actual gameplay that I can review, and I can be like, okay, well, you need to do this a little bit different. You need to, because in master and grandmaster, it's tweaking to minor tweaking, but in diamond and below, it's literally I have to teach you how to play the game, because it's just so hard to understand the core basics of the game. And it's not only that you don't understand it, it's that your whole team doesn't understand it. So you're you might be sitting there complaining about, oh, you know, my team doesn't get how to play the game or whatever. Uh, like you're sitting there going, my team doesn't get how to play the game. My team is so stupid. I'm blaming my team, and you think you're knowing what you're doing, but actually you don't know what you're doing a lot of the time. Uh, and that's the thing that is kind of annoying about lower elo is that everybody seems to think that they know the best and that their team is just trash. The only time that you should blame your team is if they're purposely picking a shitty character. Like I got in my ranked game today, somebody picked a Bastion for no reason. And oh sorry, I'm cleaning my keyboard as I'm talking. Somebody picked a Bastion and he just did whatever he wanted. And then you move on to the next game. And then there's not a whole lot you can do. Isn't Zen really good against triple tank? No, he's not. Well, yes, he is, but you'd have to have a really proper setup for him because Zen dies. He's basically a squishy potato. He dies in 2 Genji right clicks and a dash. Like, he just dies in no time. Zen is so squishy that you really have to be good at him to make him useful, is the thing. And triple tank can just bum rush him, basically. Like, you can just go into him. So you're just kind of wall riding and you're kind of fighting on payload. The thing is, you're just wall riding whenever you actually should be looking at where the enemies are. So you're looking to the left, you're looking to the right, you're looking to the left, when you should just be looking straight, actually. Okay, so right here, your soldier and you might have died because if the soldier actually lost his duel, you need to inform your team that there's a Roadhog behind. So you can't just be sitting there doing nothing with that. You need to call them out. So 2 people are dead, and I want you to save your ultimate because 3 people are dead. Okay, Ryan dies. You don't need your ultimate. That's good. You're saving it. But you're still wall riding. Like, no tomorrow. Okay, so once this fight is over, you actually won a fight for once, which means you have time to regroup and tell your team what to do, but you don't. And this is one of the things I told you in your last game. You don't talk enough in the game. And okay, so one of the things people don't understand is that people always think about themselves as like, oh, why do I need to talk whenever my team doesn't talk or whatever? It's because they don't know better. And as soon as you teach them how to like talk and like communicate and play the game, that's whenever they start doing the same thing, you know? Like, it'll slowly come. It'll slowly be like, it's like in Counter-Strike. There's so many Russians at like low rank that talk in the game still. They still talk because they realize it's an essential key to the game, even though they don't really know what to do. There's so many of them that go like they you know, they go basic strat. It's like, okay, by flash, by tech 9, rush B. See, they're they're trying to communicate. They're trying to be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and it's basically all I know about the game, but it's a strategy. So let's just go off my strategy, you know. And they go rush B, suka bliet, you know, whatever the fuck. And as soon as this game becomes like two years in development or whatever, it'll be very basic that you join the voice chat, and it'll be normal that you join team chat. And until that time, you're just gonna have to communicate yourself. So you're not telling your team to group up and get the high ground. So you're doing whatever you want, which is just wall riding, you know, swapping heal and speed for no reason, saying hello. Your team's dying. You almost get hooked by a Roadhog. You pin the Reinhardt. In this case, this is, yeah, I was gonna say, in this case, whenever you pin the Reinhardt right here, this is when a fight's about to break out. But what you want to do is you want to use the Lucio a little further forward. You do a random 360 and use your ult. That's really good. You save a lot of teammates, and you keep speed up. That's really good. Mechanically, that's what you do. You keep the speed up every time you ult, because they don't really need the heals. If anybody should be healing, it's Ana. Your team just needs the speed, because whenever you Lucio ult, most of the teams that you play against will think, oh shit, they have Lucio, we can't win this fight. So disengage. So they will disengage, but you need the speed to catch up to them. So that's what you did. So that was really good. So you win this fight. Okay. Did you see what I thought you saw? What are the two ultimates you see right now that are so fucking broken in this meta right now that can literally destroy a nano sorting Genji and Zen and the other soldier and the Ana and the Roadhog and everything? You have Nano Visor. What do you need to tell your team? Get the high ground. Can we set up the Nano Visor? Unless these are the specifically two people that aren't in voice chat, I would type it in the text chat. Say, get high ground, let's set up this Nano Visor. Once again, you boosted for no reason. Their Genji's running in like a retard. He dies somehow. You're wall riding when you're 50 HP. You should really stop that. Like, you're swapping your heal and speed so much. And you speed boosted for no reason. You're not even really engaging properly, so I don't know why you would speed. There's a lot of critical mistakes here. Like, the way you use your abilities... Okay, so, like, the way you use your abilities and your positioning is so bad. Like, right now you have 5 people in your aura. Even though you're wall riding, you're doing whatever the hell you're doing. You have 5 people in your aura healing, which is good. But then you decide to follow the soldier. And he goes wherever he wants. And then you go back instead of following the soldier. And now nobody's in your aura. Like, what are you gonna do now? Nobody... You're healing nobody. You're not getting your ult. And I guess... I know you won the fight or whatever, but you still want to, like... You want to position well and stuff. So you're playing the Lucio style of... I'm gonna be so annoying and hard to hit as possible. When you actually really just need to be, like, the team coordinator. The thing about Lucio is that he is straight up a team coordinator. I also want to point out another thing is that your Symmetra mate actually went for a Zarya. So your comp is perfect now. Your comp is literally perfect. You're playing the most standard comp possible right now, which is triple tank soldier. Nobody of your teammates low. You didn't need to amp there. Your amping is not that great right now.
Just one Ana grenade, please.
So when this happens, you need to go down and contest the payload. Die on payload. Die on payload. Die on payload. You're delaying yourself right now a lot. You wanna just die on payload. It's so important to die on payload. Once again, it's a core mechanic of the game. You're the defenders, you have to contest the payload. So if you want to die, you die on the payload. And then a random ass fight breaks out. I don't even know, like, this is... I don't even know what happened.
Nice. Wait, we have 3 tanks. And it works? Oh.
Yep, triple tank is still meta.
It's a thing.
Yep, still works. Triple tank soldier is the best comp right now, I think. Like, it's the best ranked comp. No, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't swap your speed, because he needs to get out of there. The thing is, Lucio's heal is not enough to burst him through whatever damage he's taking. He just needs to get out of there, so you need to speed him.
Whoa, no problem.
Okay, so your Ryan gets a really good Earth Shatter. Okay, one of the things that's actually so important... one of the things that's so important about Nano Boosted Reinhardt is as soon as Nano Boosted Reinhardt happens, keep speed up at pretty much all times and amp speed as much as possible, because old Reinhardt was able to do so much work because the old Nano Boost had passive speed in it. So it had speed, attack buff, and a defense buff. But because he's so slow with Nano Boost now, he doesn't have the speed, you need to keep it up for him so that he can actually catch up to the targets, because Ryan swinging around doing nothing or whatever is not as great. But that ult is actually pretty good. That's a really good Lucio ult. Because you heard the visor, you might have already won the fight, but it's still good. You reacted to it and said, hey, you know, they're using visor right now, and I'll use the ult. So you need to tell your team to back off here, because you've already won the fight, but you're, again, just doing whatever you want right now. Okay, you saved your Ryan by booping. That's good. Once again, one of the things I've been telling you about your amps and stuff like that is you're using them like for no reason whatsoever. You see that your Ryan and your Ana is so far away from this grav. You need to speed him into it. Like they need to. If Ryan wants to do anything with this grav and he wants to like hammer into it, you need to speed him there. Like You're not using your amp right now whatsoever. It's been up for 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Now at this point, the fight's broken out so hard that you need to amp your heal. And there you go, you finally do it. But it needed to be a lot earlier. And you somehow managed to hold this point because nobody really knows how to take the high ground against this, like at all. You weren't really holding high ground a whole lot, but I don't know. Fights were just kind of breaking out. Like, I'm not really sure how you stabilized. Can I pick Zen in attack?
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Okay, so you can't just say no. You can't just say no. That's rude. Are you... So, you're telling... Okay. Are you actually... Are you... What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say... Do you realize that the increased chance of a really blunt answer increases of a guy trolling? So you told this guy, he goes, can I play Zen in attack? And you go, no. How big is the chance of him going, okay, I troll? Like, he just goes Bastion or some fucking shit. You gotta be nice about it, man. You gotta be good about it.
Please.
Is Zen good in attack? This is where you need to tell him, yeah. Just say, Anna's really good with triple tank. You just need to say that.
Why do everyone think Zen is good on attack?
Zen is good in a dive comp. Zen is really good in
Does he
it.
become invulnerable?
The thing about Zen is that Zen is probably the best character if you have triple DPS. But if you have triple tank, it's definitely Anna, because Anna's the burst healer. Anna's the healer that heals all the big targets. If you're playing 2-2-2, you still play Anna. But as soon as you swap to triple DPS, Zen is probably better.
Gold soon.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Look at this team. We're gonna do great. Nothing's gonna stop me.
So if somebody dies from Fire Strike and Junk here, okay, nobody does. Speaking of Junk, they have a Junk rat. Whoa!
Lag.
Oh, you're ping spiking.
Oh, no.
That's the problem I used to have. I used to have that problem. Ping spiking. Hello? How's your team supposed to know that there's a Roadhog there if you don't say anything? Hello? What did I VOD review about you? Like, what did I VOD review for about 40 or 45 minutes last time, telling you how to play Anna on Volskaya, when you don't even know how to call out this Roadhog? Hello? Hello? He's so mispositioned! He's so mispositioned! He's in the middle of fucking Africa right now. He's in Zimbabwe. He's in Zimbabwe, dude. He's in Zimbabwe. You need to call this out. I can't state this enough. This is ridiculous. There's a Roadhog here. On the right. This place doesn't even have a call out because nobody's here, ever. And you're just going, yeah, yeah. You know, maybe I should call him out. Maybe. And then guess what?
Let them be there.
You sleep him, and you don't punish him! You push in without punishing the Roadhog first! Get your fucking ass in Zimbabwe and kill this Roadhog. Look, now he's gonna kill you all. Okay, well he dies. He finally gets punished, but call that shit out. Please. Please call that shit out. That is so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so bad. Okay, so that's actually one thing that I want to tell you is that that's actually one thing I want to tell you about right click or booping with Lucio as well is that you can actually fuck up Reinhardt so bad. Is that if he ever wants the thing about Reinhardt, if he ever wants to pin, you can actually just boop him in his pin, and then he usually hits a wall and his pin is all wasted. So he ends up hitting the wall here. And the thing is, you're wall riding like in a circle, basically just playing Toho with fucking Junkrat bombs. You could easily die to Junkrat bombs. If you're sorry I didn't shield you right there, you would have been fucking dead. Like, there's so many Junkrat bombs and you're all dodging them, basically. Like, you need to tell your team to commit on a target, and you're not at all. Like, there's even less communication than in this game than the last one that I reviewed from you. You still somehow win because the enemy team has a fucking Junkrat and a really mispositioned Roadhog and a Reaper. Like,
Nice job.
Hey, use Zarya dice. Junkrat tire. You keep speed up, which is good. You don't really need to amp. That's good.
My ultimate is charged.
Nice.
You swap heal and speed so often. It really just seems like you're swapping them like just because you feel like it. Like it just really feels like you're just swapping like kind of just whenever you want. You really need to like know when you want it. You speed, okay, so you speed whenever you want to engage, disengage if you want to help a target catch up to somebody, and that's it. Yeah, you really don't need it for anything else other than if everybody's full HP. That's the four main reasons you want to use it. Disengage, engage, help a target catch up to somebody, and chasing and stuff. And if everybody's full HP. You know? Well, in this case, you amp for no reason. Everybody's full HP. You're not really chasing anybody. You're just pushing the payload. So that amp is completely useless. You're breaking the shield at least, which is good. Yeah, Reinhardt's completely alone. You can actually tell your team right now that you can engage on the Rein because he's alone on the low ground. So if you tell your team, can we just collapse on the Reinhardt? They'll probably just do it. Like, look, he's kind of alone. He's behind he has a Roadhog behind him. And yeah, Junkrat dies. Is Junkrat unviable? He's probably the worst hero in the game right now. Next to probably Bastion is the worst. And then probably Junkrat, I think, are the worst. Sombra's pretty bad. Well, those three are terrible. So your run gets a good Earth Shatter. He nano boosts you. So your boostio. You use your ult, that's good, because the fight's broken out. That was great. That's the first good thing I've seen in a while in this game, because I'm getting a little bit frustrated. I'm just joking. Whenever you see Ryan's about to pin, which you did here, you boop him. So he misses his pin. That's so good. You speed here, which I agree with. The fight's a little bit scattered. Everybody needs the speed boost to catch up to one target. But once again, there's nobody calling any targets. You're not calling any targets. You need to call kill Anna, kill Reaper, focus this guy, focus that guy. You're just kind of doing whatever you want, really, and then you're dying.
Extension. Too good for me.
And yeah, you overextended there. But you do win. Somehow.
Hello.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
One tiny note. If you want to totally try hard this game, you can turn the in-game music off. And it means you can hear more things. Hey Nexus, what's up, man? Yeah, that's some nice wall riding. I can do that too. Why? 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 Why would you do this?
Reinhardt slow.
Oh, Reinhardt slow. Yes. A call. Punish Rein. Punish Rein. Call it. Call it. Rein on payload. Rein on payload. Kill Reinhardt. Kill Rein on payload. He's okay. Well, yeah, he died. You killed him, but he could have died faster. The thing you gotta realize about this game is that if everybody focused the same target, like 4 people focus the same targets besides the supports killing them, they melt in 1 second. It doesn't matter who it is. If you all focus the same target, they all die in 1 second, dude. It could be literally anybody. Soldier ults, you're gonna lose this fight. Back out. You're still contesting a soldier with visor. I don't know why. You're trying to kill soldier. You're gonna get punished for this. Okay, well they have potato aim, so nope, you kill him. I don't know how soldier and fucking Reaper doesn't manage to kill a Lucio and a Roadhog, but you make it anyway. So in this position, actually, you could boop the Reinhardt towards your teammate, which means that he's really overextended and you can kill him. Which I guess ends up happening. I guess lag happened or something.
This Rein must hate me now.
Random speed boost. You're already in people's faces. You need to heal them.
Now, let's go.
Soldiers up top. Okay, so in this case, you can actually go high ground and wall right up and boop him off. Like, in this case, it's okay, because nobody's really there to contest him. The new hook can't really hook him off the high ground, and he's just kind of standing there. He's kind of doing whatever. But you win. I don't know how. This game was one of the most potato games I've seen in a while. It was actually... I remember reviewing a silver game, and that was... this one was almost as bad. And I hate to be like, oh wow, these diamonds are so bad, you know, look at whatever they're doing or whatever. It's just my way of constructing like criticism. Like by showing you the cold hard truth, it's the best way to tell you that you're doing a lot of things wrong, basically. And when you're doing things wrong, you need to fix them, and if you want to fix them, you need to play more. And that's it, man. That's it. You somehow managed to pull it out. I don't really know how. They pretty much just had a trash comp on defense. And yeah, that's really it. They just had a trash comp on defense. And you had a really good comp all the way, pretty much. Like, you don't need to play the good comp right. As long as you have really good heroes, you're gonna do well with them. You know? You're learning a lot? No problem, Laser Pants. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. But that's gonna do it. I'll send this up to YouTube because I don't feel like I actually like reviewed this as in like this is what you need to do better, this is what you need to do well. I just want to tell you like this is where you need to learn the basics of the game and stuff like that. So like what have we learned? Like okay, so just to save this whole thing, just to tell you like what you can do better, what like sum it up, what have we learned? You need to call out targets that are low, targets that are somewhere, so people can punish it, and you need to communicate with the team. Communication is literally the #1 fucking thing in this game. I get so tilted when people think it's all about aim and mechanics and everything. It's literally about the game knowledge. If you don't know how to play the game, you're gonna lose. Like there's... Okay, so if you get hit by a Junkrat bomb, you're playing Ana, you get hit by a Junkrat bomb and a Fire Strike at the same time. That's not a whole lot you can do about that. That's just like an unlucky mistake. That's not something you did wrong. You just got picked off really, really poorly. And it's not really your fault. But mispositioning and diving into their team whenever you've lost, like you can basically just chill and like poke the shield and shit like that. That's like a gameplay mistake, you know? Not taking high ground is a game mistake. Not communicating is a huge mistake. Not contesting payload and dying on payload is a really bad mistake. You know, not using your abilities right and stuff like that is really bad, and just not having proper coordination is really bad. And yeah, you can watch my ranked games and just see how we do it. Like, if you watch how my team plays the game, you would understand how to actually play the game, but I can't really show you exactly I can't show you my scrim VODs. I just can't. That's not how it works. I just can't. I could probably show you some sneak peeks, but I don't really want to. I don't want to risk anything. So that's the things that you really need to work on. It's a lot of like basic gameplay mistakes. You taking high ground is actually not a bad issue. I feel like you did that a lot, so keep that up. But the thing about it is you're playing Lucio. If you're playing a hit scan hero, the thing is the reason why you want high ground is because you want to play around your soldier. You want the high ground because you have a soldier and an Ana who's hit scan heroes, and yeah, you can't show her scrims like that doesn't work like that. But like a lot of people like ask, why can't soldier just take the high ground on his own? He can. He just won't get any support. He won't get any healing. He'll be hard to reach for his own team, and he won't have a Reinhardt shield and stuff like that. Whenever you're playing defense, you should just have the whole team on the high ground. And as soon as they start pushing the payload, you just have Reinhardt drop down to the payload and contest that. It's that simple. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and to the people on YouTube, hopefully you learned something, and you can send scrim VODs. You can send viewer VODs from ranked games. It could be any rank. It could be Grandmaster. It could be top 500 even. It can be people that are better than me even. And I can tell you what you're doing right and what's so good about them and what can be improved and stuff like that. And maybe I could even learn something from some people. So we're all trying to learn here. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you then.